everyone, so in this video I'm just going to be going over this recruit offer that is in the shop right now. I believe it's only available in newer regions, so I just want players who are new to the game to know kind of what they're getting and if the value is really there. So this recruit offer costs $28 Canadian, so I'm guessing that would be around $20 American, just as a reference point. And in this offer, you get a variety of different items, including a 6-star toon, some gear, some trainers, as well as some food. So how do you really know if a toon or an offer is worthwhile? The first thing most of us look for, of course, is the price. So $20, it's not a lot, but at the same time, do you need what is being offered? So in this compilation of items, we see the 6-star toon Elodie. So it's kind of nice that she comes as a 6-star. It means you don't have to use the gear, the trainers, the food, and just the time to level up her 5-star version and then 8 5-star toons to make her a 6-star character. This character was decent back in the 6-star era, but in the S-Class era, I just don't see a place for her. Her rush is pretty quick, it's 58 AP, it only deals 350% damage to a single enemy. All teammates regain up to 25% of their max HP, which is kind of nice because that can combat most types of infection, for example. You gain 25% bonus HP, which I'm not a huge fan of because bonus HP does not help with recovery from infection. It doesn't help you with bleed or burn or maim, which affect your HP directly. And finally, all teammates also get a 25% defense bonus for 2 turns. So her rush is pretty all-encompassing. It's not that bad. I think my main issue is that her stats are just too low in the S-Class era. For her active skill, you have the Recover both Taunt and Confuse. It's a turn 2 active skill, and up to 3 teammates can recover from Taunt and Confuse, which can be effective because there are lots of taunting and confusing toons. But if you have a toon that can focus your team, this active skill really does next to nothing. If anything, it becomes a detriment because you can use taunt and confuse against the enemy if you're focused, but by removing it, you remove any chance of having that type of bonus. So this active skill I'm not a huge fan of. It would be nice if there was a defense bonus or an AP boost on top of it. For Elodie's specialist skill, it's hold the line, so for every dead teammate, this specialist receives plus 25% defense and plus 25% attack, in addition to any pre-existing attack or defense increases, as well as activations of this skill. So this can make her to be a pretty big tanky toon, just because as other toons die, her defense gets buffed and her attack gets buffed. Now the downside is, again, a 6-star toon, her attack is not very strong. Like, even with this type of bonus that she's getting, it's just not high enough in my opinion to be really worthwhile. This is the type of toon that I might take on Survival Road, for example, just because, you know, as other toons die, she can become more powerful. She's pretty tanky. She can heal my teammates, so that makes her to be a good support toon. Overall, like, she's an okay toon. She does have a bound weapon, and I like that it's a special bound weapon, so 30% HP, 15% defense, and when being attacked, a better chance to stun the attacker for their next 2 turns. This is a weapon that you can't craft, which makes it very unique, and I like when toons have a bound weapon that is very unique to themselves. This makes Elodie a lot different, so if you're just starting out, it isn't a bad toon to have, but it's not like she's going to be game-changing for you. Now, the other items in this offer are kind of interesting. For some reason, you get 6 double holsters, which are actually used for alert toons, which are red, while Elodie is green, so it doesn't make any sense. You get practice dummies, you get some gear markers, which you can get some gear or some food from, which is pretty useful. And then we get into the different trainer packs, so 10 Benedicts, that's pretty useful to have. Benedicts are right now the highest trainer you can get. We do have 6-star trainers coming out soon, and that'll be Bernadette, who is worth 4 times a single Benny. Right now, we have Benedicts who give 12,000 XP. We have Basils who give 6,000 XP. So you need a ton of trainers to start leveling up your toons, not just your 6-star toons, but your S-class toons. If you do end up getting this offer, I would definitely save these trainers to level up the S-class toons that you have, even the free ones. So I'm thinking Ivanova from the last season store, Aaron the War Toon, Kapoor the War Toon, James or Krista. I'm also thinking the yellow Aaron, who was part of that one event, or the yellow Dr. Stevens. Even red Glenn would be more useful. So just keep that in mind. Like, saving your trainers and stuff for your S-class toons is extremely important because they will be your main attackers and defenders. Anyway, thank you everyone for watching and listening to my video. I hope this helped shed some light for any new players who are thinking about getting this offer. Like Elodie, decent toon as a 6-star toon, but no real place in the S-class era. If you're going to be buying this offer, it's probably because you want the trainers instead.